welcome back to the Dusty Trail.
Howdy doody.
Well, sometimes if you go on a flight, you go into the doctor's office. I don't know.
Yeah.
You live life.
Let me ask you something, you old hound dog. Have you ever been on a flight? Okay. And
I've been on a flight.
okay, and maybe you're sitting next to a pretty lady. Go with it here. Go with it here.
Okay.
And you're stuck. The pilot says fasten your seatbelt. You can't go anywhere, and your breath is wretched.
Oh,
And like you got to do something about it. And you can't get out of your seat. You can't spit a gum wad out. You can't. I mean, so what do you do, right?
yeah.
You're in a pickle.
What a quandary.
Yeah. Now, some of you know here on the Dusty Trail, we're not very big fans of advertisements and commercials and things like that. In fact, we've picked a few bones about that. Go back and check that out if you haven't. But I will say we got taken on this one. Like, for the sake of the Dusty Trail, we saw an advertisement and we had to try it. We've been taken.
Because seriously, what the hell?
Yeah. I mean, come on.
I mean, that's really, when I saw this commercial, I was like, there's no way.
Yeah, okay.
Like,
Should we unveil
I think we
this
need to
product?
unveil
So we're watching commercials, much to our chagrin, and this one comes up and look, as much as that's what advertisements for, I guess. You get Joe Schmoes, but that's what the Dusty Trail is. You know, we'll try it. We'll
Joe Schmoes.
we'll let you know, I guess, and that way, then you don't have to worry about it. But let me pull out this product. This is
Whip it out.
I'll whip it out, and this is Listerine Ready Tabs. Now,
okay, this is like this to me
you're not gonna believe this.
is like a car commercial to me. Like, I look at it, I think it's so ridiculous that works. Like, who's gonna go buy it? And then I think, well, I can actually afford this, and I can't afford a car. So okay, we might try it. But this is so stupid.
This is really random. It's just, it seems so off the wall. So what this is gum / a mint / swish / you just swallow it. I mean, let's be real here. That doesn't sound super appetizing.
No, and like, do you really have to, like, you can't freshen your breath any other way than like
Yeah,
swish.
like when are you really stuck and you've got to do this? Like, I mean, here it says after coffee, try some of these. Before a meeting, again, like maybe you brush your teeth before you go to a meeting, you chew a piece of gum, you spit it out. I don't know, but before a meeting, it says these are great. Or on a flight, after a flight, it says. So maybe you're stuck, and I guess the appeal is swallowing. It makes it just a little bit better. Because if you're chewing gum and like you need like a cup or something or garbage to spit it in, right? Or if you're swishing regular swish, because you'll need something because you spit it and you always get like sticky residue anyways. So like you have to like, even when you spit, you have to kind of wipe off.
Dab it.
Yeah, because you get, so I guess swallowing is the appeal.
It is,
but is it an appeal?
You can swallow gum though. It's probably not good for you, but you can. I'm just saying. Like, it's just a weird.
And how many times are you just going to be stuck where you're like, I can't find a napkin to spit in or wipe off my chin, or I can't find a garbage, or I don't know, like that. I'm like, I just have to swallow this. I mean, it seems so weird. I mean, normally we've always been taught not to swallow the swish.
Yeah,
right
here they're saying
just go for it. Just go for it. I don't know. So I guess the big appeal for these Listerine Ready Tabs is that you swallow, and so we're gonna try it.
Let's take a look and see what they look like.
Now, let's look at this package. This was kind of expensive. Yeah, it was like $6.79 or something compared to some of the other breath freshening items that were like maybe half the price. So I mean, you get 24 tablets, but I mean it's kind of expensive, when you could go and buy a thing of Tic Tacs for 99 cents, or even some other Listerine products that were half price. So I mean, boy, if you're really into swallowing, I mean, I guess you pay for it, right? You go and you spend the extra penny, but
I guess
I don't know. So, but what's really neat about this, because you and I had a hard time believing this. We were kind of like, what, right?
Oh yeah.
But so we picked these up and we said, okay, you really are supposed to swallow this? And the cool thing about this, for anybody who's uncertain of how this works, it actually has very detailed directions. Now, I've never seen that before, like on gum or
right, like
you
put it in your mouth and you chew it.
like. But there, let me show you the detailed directions.
I think it's definitely worth taking a look.
Yes, and this is a up close zoom in here. So here are the directions. So apparently, first thing, you just insert it in your mouth. I'm sorry. I mean, it's just funny that there's these directions. So you insert it in your mouth, and then right here, if you look real close, this gal's just swishing it around, apparently.
Oh, yeah.
And then when she's finished, she just swallows, and that's the...
Why not?
That's the directions. It's laid out right there for you. So if you're ever confused on an airplane, too, you just look at the packaging, and now you know what to do. So I'm kind of interested in what these look like. I mean,
I am too. I think we gotta get into it and just see what we're gonna insert in our mouth.
Yeah, because I mean, and let's be real here. When if your mouth is filthy and you start swishing around, I mean, do you really want to swallow it? Yeah. I mean, is that really an appeal?
Oh, I got a piece of beef jerky out of my teeth. I'm gonna swallow that. It's been in there for a couple of days.
Come on. I don't know. Maybe it will be. I mean, I get the appeal to swallow and be done and have no cleanup afterwards, but like, I don't know. So, okay, so inside this box you get, these are pretty fancy. Like, these are high tech. I mean, this is like straight up, this looks like medical stuff. Here, I mean,
looks like nicotine gum chews or something.
I mean, press to open.
Well,
so I mean, they just kind of look like little mints or gum.
Lift to open, it says.
Lift to open. Okay. And so.
Oh yeah. Oh look, it even has the little diagram on the inside.
Oh, so like you will never forget.
Put that in your
so you don't have to carry around the box. You just have to carry it. So that's handy, I guess. That was good thinking. Really up in the. So where does it say here? It does say like how long.
30 seconds.
Okay, so this is what you do. You insert it.
You chew for 10 seconds.
Chew for I see. 10 seconds.
Because that activates the tablet.
Okay, so it's like gum for 10 seconds.
Yeah, and then you swish for 30. And then you swallow.
And then you just swallow it, and then you're free to talk to that pretty lady on the airplane. And you don't even have to get out of your seat. You don't have to wipe up. You don't have to do anything.
Wow,
right?
That's handy.
Yeah, so I mean, my goodness. And it says, like, after coffee. So what I did, just to be ready for this episode, is I've been drinking dark coffee all morning long. And right now it's tall, dark, and handsome.
I'm drinking some orange Coke, because you never know.
Not too bad, huh? Orange Coke.
That's right. Might want to take a look at that video.
So I wanted to be sure that I was simulating a real-life situation where I might actually drink some dark coffee and be in a pickle. So I'm really going to, before I try it, I'm going to make sure to down this coffee. So,
all right. So just looking at the package as well, it's made in Denmark. That's a little shady. I don't know, I'm just saying, like, it ought to be interesting. To me, it's just like gum that breaks down, but we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be so weird to, like, have it be gum and then turn into swish. Like, well, I mean, this thing looks solid, too. Like,
yeah,
it doesn't.
It looks
more like a mint. Yeah. I mean,
it's got blue on one side, white on the other, and then it's speckly with blue.
I mean, yeah, like an Altoid or a mint. So the swish or something must be.
Well, it's pretty strong.
Yeah, I mean, by all of what I can tell here, I mean, it looks like it's gonna taste good and just like a mint. I can't quite get over the fact that you like swish it all around, and then after it just gets foamed up in there, and you're just supposed to swallow it.
It's weird, you know.
All right,
After smelling it, I'm kind of excited.
Yeah, let me take a swig here, and I'm gonna
Okay.
get the full effect here of my breath. Okay. All right, so chew for 10 seconds. So Drea here is behind the counter. She's gonna be giving us cues, so we know when to stop chewing,
That's right.
when to start swishing, and when to do the big swallow, the big gulp.
Okay.
All right, ready? Just like a mint. I mean, it's just mint. Chewing it up. Okay, I get some foam and... Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh. I tell you what, it was a little chalky at first. Like it took longer than 10 seconds, I think, to fully break down.
Yeah. When I first started swishing, I didn't feel like I was swishing liquid at all. It was kind of like, this is weird. I felt like I was going to kind of just have chunks of mint all over my teeth. But then eventually it did.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's kind of weird to swallow. Like, I don't.
Yeah, you grow up not swallowing.
I mean, and look, and I still kind of feel like I want to, like, clean up a little.
Should we do maybe one more?
Yeah, try it again.
Let's try one more.
Yeah, so if maybe you had 2 cups of coffee, or maybe the lady next to Chuck is extremely pretty. You do like 2, man.
Hashtag. Really
I mean, it tastes good. It tastes like a mint. I mean, there was nothing necessarily wrong with it. It wasn't a lot of liquid, so it wasn't like a real big gulp. It'd be real fresh. Now it's just kind of... I swallowed a little early.
Oh, premature swallowing.
Yeah. Now I don't have as much to swish. Now I feel like I'm just swishing my spit around.
It's pretty off-putting. Oh, mama. I tell you what, man. It's pretty potent.
It is very... so it does the trick.
It definitely does.
I mean... Almost too much.
I feel pretty minty.
Yeah, like I almost think if I were a pretty lady and I saw Chuck right next to me swishing and swallowing, I might kind of be a little like that might kind of turn me off more than like just popping in a mint or something.
Hold on a second.
Yeah, like
I don't want to talk to you. Just give me a second to swish.
I mean, look. It does the trick. Now, when I prematurely swallowed a little, and then that really did kind of affect it, because then I didn't feel like I felt like it was more goopy and gooey, like...
Yeah.
But like it was mixed more with my saliva, and so that was kind of nasty. So try not to swallow early, because that kind of affects it. I felt like that was just an accident on my part. Right. It was like a mint. It's like my natural reaction is to like chew and swallow without the swish. So
right.
But look, it does the trick.
It would be interesting to do this, I think, and I'm not saying that this isn't a bad product, but $7 for 24 tabs, that's quite a bit. It'd be interesting to get like an Altoid and chew it. Don't swallow, like swish, and then like see if
just
you get
try
the same result.
Yeah, just see if that's what it would happen, because it's definitely interesting. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I was expecting just this mouthful of liquid swish, and it really wasn't quite like that. It kind of just started like you were kind of swishing the mint around, and then it kind of dissolves a little more, but the swallowing still is a little bit weird.
Yeah.
And we'll see how that affects your tummy too, because
yeah.
I wonder if there's like something on here that says only take so many, because
hopefully not.
Hopefully not two. Yeah, if you've taken 2 of these, go see your doctor. I don't know. We'd have to do some research on that, but
we might do a little follow up on Instagram if we have any issues in the
with that.
restroom.
Yeah, because it is weird, because normally you don't swallow the swish, but I don't know. I mean, if you're really into this, go try it.
I mean, it doesn't hurt to like be fresh,
right? Like
if this works for you, great. But to me, it just seems like one more weird procedure, like you say, like
I think maybe if you could do this in private, like I think it'd be weirder to see somebody do this than.
I'm pretty sure you always want to do this kind of stuff in private anyway. On a plane, that just seems weird.
Yeah, I mean, when you're scrunched up, whenever the swallowing is involved, like that you need to do that
in private.
Alone, because that's just kind of different. But
Well,
anyways, get some fresh breath. It's not bad. It's just a little bit different. So if you're okay with different, my breath does still smell good. Like, because sometimes mints kind of go away fast. So
I agree.
But anyhow, let us know if you give these a try. I'm kind of curious what your experience is with these Listerine chew and swallows. Because
Jay Ches, we really want to know.
Yeah. Go out there and get yourself some of those to swallow, buddy, and let us know how that treats you.
We'll see you next time.